Alright, doing another commentary. This is Prisoner 2v2. We kill guy top back wall and kill guy going for camo. That's pretty big at the beginning of the game. If my teammate can just get camo, he doesn't even need to necessarily stay for rockets. And that normally happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Well, we could have just baited the spawn, just waited and watch where they spawn. And I guess I got overshot and got destroyed. I wasn't watching my screen right there. So this is great. We've got rockets down, camo's burnt, and one of us is top. So now we can watch spawns. I'm going to watch back wall. So you see me waiting right now because I know that if I wait a second, my teammate's going to have another angle. And he does. I don't need to pop out right now with my no shields. If he went into this ramp, you see us just nading the spawn. We're backing out of it. So I see that guy spawn there. I know. See that? I looked down immediately. I knew that he had went back down the ramp. I did not think about it at the time that he was going to get those rockets, but I should have known immediately. And okay, I should have just looked at the guy that was one shot. Should not even looked over to the guy to the right that was spawning. So you saw me look though, because I knew because of where he was standing, the guy was going to spawn top. So right now I'm just watching. I know one of them has overshield. There's no point in me pushing out by myself. So now this overshield guy is left alone, and he doesn't have as many options because he can't bait his teammate. And oh my gosh, his overshield just got destroyed. So the other guy spawns top. I knew that was going to happen based on where his teammate was. So my teammate right now is going over. He's going to spawn me, trying to spawn me top. I got bottom, but that, you know, kind of got a 50-50 right there. So right now we're just watching spawns. We see him spawn top mid. Prisoner's a really fast map. In fact, this is going to be over real quick. So I'm standing right here to spawn my buddy window. I don't stand all the way in the corner and block the spawn. I stand out to the left a little bit, because if you're all the way in the corner, you tend to get elbow sometimes, which I don't like spawning elbow. Okay, I thought the other guy was red side. That's why I jumped up there. I thought he might have been inside of the ramp. That's why I didn't just walk up, based on where his teammate had spawned, and he wasn't. So, and he might have been, and he just went out the bottom behind me, but, you know, I blew it there. So right now we think they're in ramp. I actually don't know where they are, just watching. So I go for, try to get this camo. Oh yeah, they were in ramp. I probably did know while I was playing. I don't need to rush this ladder like this when I do, because they probably have time to spawn and nade it, because it's kind of an obvious place you can go. So right now I'm not going to waste any rockets. In Halo 1, you got to wait till they drop from their jump with the rocket, man, because that aim assist, that auto aim, that'll mess you up sometimes. I tried to get a double kill right there, so I kind of aimed in the middle of them instead of one of them. So right now you see me just wasting my rockets, just garbage rockets. And I didn't have quick camo, so they knew they could see me immediately and they saw where I was. So my teammates going back to spawn me red, which is great. I could have spawned down below that just then, which would have been bad. They're just hanging out down here. I need to, yeah, there we go. That got picked out a little quick. So you see me, I'm just trying to nade this top middle spawn. They spawn closest to me, that's perfect. I'd rather them spawn there because their back is to me and I have easier shots on them. So you see me again, just nading spawns. When you get 2 down in Prisoner, that's what you do. You just grenade spawns. And they get the spawn. So you see me, I'm pushing out. The reason I'm not staying back where I was, and I'm not pushing all the way over to red 3, while I had that overshield, is I feel like it's really hard to nade people while they're on that catwalk. And it's actually not. If you know, if you're playing people and they're thinking about it, they just nade the wall behind it, like above it, and it'll land on the catwalk. But I usually feel pretty good right there, because even then your nades can fall off of there. So I should not have pushed out right there. I should have pushed back, because I knew. So the guy at the bottom was one shot. His teammate knew I was going to push and try to finish him, so you saw that's when he pushed immediately from window and he got me. You got to be aware of where your nades are right then. If I would have pulled back like you naturally want to do when you see a nade come at you, I would have gotten destroyed. And see, if I would have finished that guy quicker, I wouldn't be dealing with this. Wow. Got destroyed there. So my teammate's going to spawn me top. They're blocking the spawn. That's why I got that. You see that? He was up there. He blocked the spawn. I know that he was up there because there are no randoms in Prisoner. The only time you'll get a random spawn in Prisoner is if your spawn is blocked. Right now, I just need to make some noise, and I didn't do a good job at it. And I say that because I really wanted my teammate to get out of there with camo rockets and not get hurt. So we know this got pushed. His teammate should have spawned bottom right. He might have spawned safe spawn. So you see me, I don't even look in yet. I just throw a nade before I look in. That's because I was one shot in the head. If I would have peeked over and he would have been there, he would have hit me in the head once, I would have been dead. So we've got great positioning again. Everything seems to be going our way. Some terrible shots by me. Nothing to see here. One of them's bottom overshield ramp. My teammate just tried to nade rockets up to himself, which would have been awesome. But it didn't work out. So they should be in what we call safe spawn, which is bottom overshield ramp. He was coming up overshield. I had no reason to drop right there. I should have stayed top or, see, we would have been fine. So we're up a pretty good amount right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert, I picked this game. I don't really watch the games generally because I get kind of bored watching Halo at this point. But I chose this one because this was the closest prisoner that I had out of the games I've capped recently. So just to show you what can happen in Priz, yeah, just something to think about. There was no reason for me to push the ladder like I did right then. I had a couple of other options, but I was just trying to make a move. I should have waited till my teammate made a little noise and then pushed up. This guy fell though, so that's great. So I can push up. He should have known I was gonna push up there, and maybe he did, but he was just worried about the guy in window. So see this guy bouncing nades. They're down at bottom back wall. I don't have a great reason to move out of the spawn. If I shouldn't block this because it'll spawn in front of them. Okay, good. I stepped away. If I'd have blocked that spawn, he would have spawned almost where I was just standing a second ago, and they would have seen him and known where I was. So spawning him there helped out because it didn't give them a good line of sight, so it kept my teammate alive. See my teammate netting spawns right when we had both of them down. Look at that. If he wouldn't have done that, he wouldn't have got this overshield. I just need to get away. I've got my quick camo. I need to get away from camo spawn. That was a very lucky rocket. Oh, I don't have quick camo. I'm a moron. I love having quick camo. But I'm feeling pretty good. We're doing really well, so, you know, why not? Pick up my sniper. So sniper, most people probably watching this know already. Sniper, rockets, pistol, needler, you cannot quick camo with. Wow, I wanted that health pack so bad. I could have actually, up under that health pack, if you're hurt, you can jump up and crouch right under it, and you'll pick the health pack up through the floor. Which is what I would have done if I was any good. Oh, did you see what my teammate did just there? He crouched, tried to stay on his side, waited till I spawned, and then moved in. Because, one, he had help. Two, then the guy had two people to focus on. So, ooh, he's got rockets. So I'm just trying to get out right there. Right then, I didn't want us both to be there. Because that could have been an easy rocket double kill, and I didn't want to step all the way over to the left and get trapped in this corner because I hate being there. So really, I was just pushing out, trying to make... One, I wanted them to look away from my teammate because he was close to overshield. Two, I wanted to... oh, that's great. Getting camo guy down is like the biggest thing right there. Right there, I wasn't even trying to kill him as much as I was just take down some of his overshield, the guy that was up top. So you see me nading window. I don't know where he went though, and you see that? I thought he went window, he didn't. He went up to top health. My teammate should spawn me top middle right now. Oh, and he died, so I got a random. So I'm just looking. They're both back wall. Kind of interesting. I like to keep one guy red if I have top control, but that's just me. Different strokes. So we know one guy's second back wall, and look at this. I'm going to try to take this guy out, and I was trying to kill him quick. I wanted him down quick before his teammate realized where I was, and just look at me, but I missed my shots, and I blew it. So I don't know where this guy's at right now, the guy that was top. I think he's hanging out in the back of this ramp. I'm not sure. You see me just kind of looking because I don't know where he went. We know this one guy's in ramp. He might go bottom. Oh my gosh. Have I ever shot the pistol before? That was junk. So my buddy's trying to keep this guy from overshield. Not a bad place to be. If you know somebody's window and your bottom safe spawn or bottom of overshield ramp, you know they're going to try to push across up top. That guy totally baited me right there. I did not expect him to go red 3. Saw my teammate just watching for camo guy coming up there. We knew he was going to come up because he had one of us dead. So you see me just throw nades. I threw that nade because people like to get camo and go up that jump, which people call the Zyos jump. Because you can jump up the walls. Why did I do that? I'm just trying to... But this is good because I died before my teammate spawns. It was going to be 2 guaranteed kills. Now it's just 1 guaranteed kill. So see, they've totally turned the tide on us. Like, completely. We have had no control the last few kills. And when we get one down, we don't end up getting the other one, which is so good for them. So I killed the one guy in window. I don't know where this other guy's at. He's in sniper. I should have known that. He couldn't have been anywhere else unless he had dropped, which would have made no sense. And now look at this. Oh, my teammate probably should have stayed at overshield right there. That's okay, though. That's okay. Because I still got OS spawn. I'm going to spawn my teammate middle. I really don't want to. See, I really wanted to push out right there. Because if you don't, your teammate, if you're hanging out overshield, they spawn right where my teammate spawned. And if people have rockets or they're nading or being aware, they'll just nade that spawn. It's like a free kill every time. So you see my teammate back up, trying to get me top spawn, or at least second level. I got top spawn. I'm going to go top. Mostly because I wasn't sure where they were, and I want a little cover. See, right now I'm in a sticky situation, because my teammate was stuck bottom anyway, but now he's going to spawn under me, and they know that. So I'm just trying to make him look at me. We killed one. That was huge. I don't even know where he killed me from. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, and one's red health. One of them might be at overshield based on where he's at right now. And he is. So right now we're just trying to play it safe. That was so stupid of me. I knew he was there. He knew I was there. Oh, that would have been a huge kill if my teammate got him. So look, we could be screwed right now. We have to get a kill. We got 1 kill, even though that looked awful. Oh, and he got me from window. That was a really good shot. So you see my teammate just nading spawn. You see that? He got that guy caught in the nade. I'm nading camo because I want this taken care of. I want to get rid of rockets. I try to spawn my buddy top so he can get over shield. And really just be top, because we knew that one of them was in a place where he couldn't really look. He was out of line of sight. Oh, this is about to be over. This is about curtains. So now I'm just playing safe. I have no need to rush. I'm one shot. I don't even hit the nade, but I get the kill. Sorry, that's so fast. I need to start learning to slow these down and pause things. Anyway, hope I win shit, boys.